Good morning, friends, and welcome to the very first day of December. And Players and Puzzles, of course, has a lot going on and no holding back, right? So the winter event is here, and we have some brand new heroes that we're going to take a moment to review. We'll go ahead and go in order and get all three of these videos out this morning. And as always, I try to do separate videos for each so that people can look them up and look at their individual characters. So we'll get things started with our good friend here, Noel. So Noel certainly looks like a jolly little snowman, so that's kind of fun. Monk class to start things off, so pretty good at resisting things, which is pretty nice. A reminder of what our winter family bonus is. It is a bonus for 2 or 3 heroes where you get +2, +3% health for minions inherited from their summoner, or from minions inherited from the summoner, and then +5, +10% attack for the minions inherited from their summoner. Okay, so basically it just makes their little elf minions stronger. Not exactly a super exciting family bonus because the elf minions tend to be on the weaker side of things, but it's fine. Whatever, like, the Winter family is an incredibly old family, but it is still a fun one, so just keep that in mind. All right, down here in the passives department, we have Frost on Minion hit. Each hit from the minions owned by this character inflict 664 frost damage over 4 turns. So we are getting a frost damage dot added to minion swings, which is going to increase their damage potential from the minions significantly. The one thing worth noting is that it will be very specifically frost damage. This is kind of a mixed bag because where I do like them doing more damage, there are plenty of Untold 2 characters from the Frost family out there that are going to love this as they continue to empower Frost strengthen themselves. So just understand that this passive is a double-edged sword. It is helpful for you, but also creates a significant problem if you're trying to use these characters on defense. Okay, so next up we've got ourselves damage reduction Aether Power. So the Aether Power here is pretty cool. It just reduces damage received by 10% for the first 6 turns. This will create a little bit of extra survivability for this character. And then operating down here, looking like fast speed, is going to be Sledge Bash or Sleigh Bash. Is that supposed to be? I think it says Sledge Bash. Okay. Anyway, moving on from there, this is going to be operating at fast speed, boosting health of all allies by 760. Boosted health can exceed max HP. It gives enhanced dodge to all allies with a 50% chance to dodge special skills that deal damage. This effect lasts until the ally successfully dodges once. Okay. After enhanced dodge ends, or it's removed or replaced, the ally gets a Snow Sprite minion. The Snow Sprite minion has 20% HP, 20% attack inherited from the caster. Okay. Let's go into what we got going on here. So first things first. They decide to give us a fast healer as one of the seasonal featured. I'm okay with this. I feel like especially the Christmas seasonals tend to be something that, I don't know. I don't know if it is handed out a little bit easier, but I do tend to see a lot of people with the Christmas special heroes. So maybe the goal was to just offer people a slightly faster healer to keep up with today's meta. And I do understand that this guy will be pretty viable for a lot of people. So if you look at the stats at 1648, a fast boosted health healer, nothing wrong with that, right? I do think it's a little bit weird that you're not getting your minions until after your character's dodge, but that's fine too, I suppose. There's nothing really wrong with that. It's just I do usually appreciate that they put the minions up when they cast their special, especially from a fast hero, so that you can start stacking minions. Now, you have to wait till they dodge, right? And if your character, I am so sorry, just very tired this morning. So if your character doesn't dodge, right, and the special goes off again, a new enhanced dodge will be there, but you're not going to get that banked minion for dodging, right? So I don't know. It's fine. I just would have preferred the minions right away instead of after they dodge, but that's neither here nor there. I think it's still a pretty cool character. If I had to rate this person on this scale of 1 to 10 that I normally do, I would put them at a 7. And I don't think that they put as much effort into this particular character as they do most new releases. And I suppose you would say, well, that's pretty normal. Why would they? I think the seasonals of recent have been really, really strong, and they've been doing a better job at making them more in line with what you can expect from a regular character released in the game. This one seems like a little bit of a backtrack, but still a perfectly good character. And definitely worth leveling if you manage to pull this character. So, grats to anyone who does get her. She is a wonderful, war depth healer for a lot of people, because I'm assuming that people are still trying to build reasonable rosters for war. 6 war teams can be a lot. This is a nice healer with fantastic stats to replace probably one of your older war healers. So that reason alone, pretty cool. 7 out of 10. Congrats if you get her. Let's go ahead and move on to our next one.